Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about the 11th house in astrology and what it means for you and how it can actually benefit you. So if this is something that you're interested in, definitely keep listening. So the 11th house is the 11th house in astrology is the house of connections, friends, and the type of people who are drawn to you, the type of people who will support you in this life, and it's also your reputation and what you're known for and things like that. Traditionally, the 11th house is ruled by Aquarius, and Aquarius is ruled over by Uranus and Saturn, but I'd say that mostly Aquarius energy is definitely Uranus-like. But typically, your 11th house is your network. It is the people who support you. It is your friends. It is your reputation. It is what you're known for. It is basically what you will be known for when you leave this earth, basically. That is your 11th house. And it is also your friendships. It rules over large groups of people. This is how you reach large groups of people. This is how you reach an audience. It is, your bread and butter, basically. It's basically the things that you are known for. You can also see your talents and the things that you are good at with your 11th house, and you can also see your friends through your 11th house, like the types of people that you typically surround yourself with in your 11th house. It is also a house that could be used to see your career. I know the 10th house is typically your career and public image, but your 11th house can also, you can also see the types of things that you do well in, the types of creative talents that you're good at. Talents in general, or like the thing in general that you're good at that you can generate income from. For example, if you have Libra in your 11th house, you might be someone who's super into makeup, fashion, beauty, and you might be someone who's known for these things. You might have friends who are very beautiful, typically very attractive, very appealing. You might attract a lot of Taurus and Libra placements. You might typically tend to be friends with people who are surrounded in feminine energy, things like that. You might have a lot of female friends, a lot of feminine energy friends. Or you could be known for something that's very Venus rules, like makeup, beauty, fashion, art, things like that. Another example. Let's say you have, Pluto in your 11th house. You could attract a lot of Scorpio people, or people who have like Pluto in the first house, or just Scorpio individuals, Aries even individuals. You might attract people who are into things like astrology, the darker aspects of life. You could be interested in the darker aspects of life, like, not the surface. You might be a very deep person, and you might like really deep and intimate friendships. And you might not have like a lot of friends, but you like quality, you value like high quality of things. I feel like Pluto is very much quality over quantity. You'll notice like a lot of Scorpios or Pluto ruled individuals, or people who have a lot of Scorpio placements, they really value quality over quantity. Like once they find something that they like, they're going to stick with it. And in your case, when it comes to friendships, it's the same way with you, like you might value having a close circle, and you aren't really looking for any other friends. You could also or you could be known for, or be known for fields like, detective things, being a spy, being an agent, working for the government, military. You could be very structured, very disciplined, things like that. So how does the 11th house help you? How does knowing your 11th house help you? Well, when you are familiar with your 11th house, you are able to understand the type of energy that the world really wants from you, and the type of energy that people respond well with you. I know that came out kind of weird and kind of strange, but for example, you can actually use this to help you with your business, or if you're a celebrity, entrepreneur, influencer, all of the like, you could use your 11th house to benefit you. For example, we know that the 11th house are the people that support you. You can sort of look at your 11th house as the people who will always support you in this life. And the people who are always going to be fans of you. You know, you can see your fans through your birth chart. So this can be seen through your 11th house. So like, let's say, for example, if you have a Scorpio again, 11th house. So if you have a Scorpio 11th house, then you might have a very obsessive fan base. People tend to be obsessed with you quite often. People stalk you quite often. And what your fans want from you is they want the nitty gritty. Like, they want to know all about your life. They want to know all about you, but they also don't want the superficial version of you. Like, if you're going to be an influencer, if you're going to be a business, if you're going to be a social media personality or someone in the public eye, you have to be honest with yourself and you have to be honest with others, because that is what your audience wants from you. They don't want the superficial, surface level version of you. They want the nitty gritty. These are like the types of people where the fans really like what I eat in a day, or like, you know, what day in my life, you know, things like that. People want that from you. People want to hear what you have to say, your opinions on things. That's what your audience sort of loves about you. They like to see, you know, the nitty gritty. They like to see the real you. So if you have this 11th house, if you have 11th house in Scorpio, you know, your fans, your audience, or even if you're like a business, like your customers, they don't want to see superficial and fake from you. They want, you know, all of you, the real you. Another example is if you have a Capricorn 11th house. Now, if you have a Capricorn 11th house, people, your fans, the people who support you, they want your structure. They want your discipline. They value your organization. Now, these are the types of people where your fans and things like that, they want to know how you do things. They want you to teach them things. And they really value that from them. They really value that from you. And you know, Capricorn is ruled by Saturn. Saturn is all about money. It's all about hard work. It's all about reaping your rewards over a long period of time. So with people with Capricorn in the 11th house, they do really well when they document their progress and show their audience and things like that, you know, because that's very Saturn. Saturn is very slow moving and it's a slow buildup over time. And that is what your audience values from you. They value your hard work. They value your effort and your structure and your discipline. And that is what they admire about you. And that is also the type of audience that you attract. You attract people who are like that too, if you have a Capricorn 11th house. You can use these tactics to help you in business, or if you're an influencer, if you're an actress, social media personality, if you're an entertainer. Like my videos about astrology, they're really for the entertainers of the world. My videos, they aren't for the average person. I forgot to preface this, like a lot of my astrology videos are for people like me. So people who are into social media, business, people who are in the public eye. That's what these astrology videos are really for. If you're an average person, you're not thinking about a fan, you know? You're probably gonna clock into work when you wake up, you know? Like these videos are for the entertainers of the world, people who are in the public eye, who are looking to win and build themselves up and, you know, attract other people, appeal to others. You know, that's what my astrology videos are really for. So when I talk about these things, I'm not talking about the average person. I'm talking about people who are like me, people who are into business, social media, you know, in the public eye. So yeah. But you can definitely use these astrology tips for yourself. I suggest studying your 11th house, the zodiac sign that rules over your 11th house, because once you understand that zodiac sign, that literally gives you the sauce and the details to the type of audience that really caters to you and the type of way that you need to come across in order to attract people to, I don't know, get views, get likes, get sales. This format can work in any type of entertainer, any type of person looking to expand themselves that way. Like if your thing is social media, like, and you have a, I don't know, Pisces 11th house, then that means that the people who support you are most likely artists. They're most likely artistic. They like to escape. They like to see things that are beautiful and that are interesting and that are inspiring. So if you're trying to be an influencer, you have to inspire your audience. You have to show them another world. You have to be dreamy. You have to come across as dreamy and passionate and breathtaking to really enthrall these people and, you know, lock them in, get their attention. And if you're a business and you have Pisces 11th house, that is the way that your business has to be. It has to be spacey, dreamy, inspiring, fulfilling. The way that you capture an audience has to be through an emotional way. You know, it's similar, well, all the water 11th houses like Pisces, Scorpio, and what's the other water sign? Cancer. All of these 11th houses, they have to attract their audiences by being emotional and having depth to themselves. These are the people who cannot be superficial. Like that fake stuff doesn't work for them. They have to be real and they have to be themselves. And they have to, you know, but there's different tactics to different 11th houses, but that's just an example. Really, the only 11th houses that have the free space to be superficial like that, I would say, are like Libra or Gemini, or like maybe a Leo 11th house. You know, it's like, it's a different energy. It's a different energy that people want from you. So, you know, understand this. Like, if you understand your 11th house, you can understand the people who support you. And you can get likes, sales, whatever, ratings, whatever you want, basically. So yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. Do not forget to leave a comment down below and a like, a thumbs up, etc., etc. I do offer consultations. Just shoot me a DM on Instagram or shoot me an email and we can discuss everything. And I also do have a library of ebooks talking all about astrology and all about my knowledge to help you with your brand, business, if you're an influencer, etc., etc. So yeah, click the link down below in my description box and it'll explain everything. Thank you so much for watching this video and I can't wait to see you next time, and bye.